Stock Market Trading Level 2. Using hotkeys. What are hotkeys? Hotkeys are shortcuts that execute a pre-selected task or series of tasks at the press of a single or combination keystroke. Whereas it may take a few mouse clicks and/or additional inputs to perform the task, a hotkey can be easily configured to complete the task with a single keystroke or combination keystroke. On a trading platform, the main benefit is speed, which leads to efficiency. The extra seconds that are shed can result in better entry or exit prices, faster trade executions, and less distraction. How do you set up hotkeys? Most online trading and charting, and especially direct access trading platforms, provide hotkey functionality. Hotkeys can be set up in the Speed Trader Pro via Setup, Hotkeys. You can choose between pre-made hotkeys or custom scripts. The action and the hotkey. There are two parts of a hotkey setup, the action and the hotkey. The action is the task that the user is trying to perform. The hotkey is the key or combination of keys that trigger the action. Trading platforms have preset actions, usually linked to default hotkeys. Users can edit or change the hotkey to the action. Depending on your broker, the list of actions can be very extensive. Additionally, more advanced trading platforms will allow you to create your own series of actions to configure to your choice of hotkeys. Most basic hotkey functions are set by default. The user can also add additional hotkeys or reconfigure the default hotkeys. Set up as many as you need, but don't feel the need to overdo it. The goal is to make your current strategy more efficient by automating common tasks. Make sure you aren't using a hotkey that is already configured in another program. For example, the F5 key may already be configured to refresh your screen in another program. Reconfiguring the F5 key to a task on your trading platform could present conflicts that may cause malfunctions in both programs. When there are too many hotkeys, it's easy to accidentally duplicate the same actions to different hotkeys as well. In order to be useful, hotkeys should be easy to remember and used often to reinforce the habit. Benefits of hotkeys. Although they may seem extraneous at first, there are many benefits of using hotkeys. Once you get acclimated through repetition, you'll find them indispensable. Speed of executions and orders. The most obvious benefit of hotkeys is speed. While point and click is fast, using a hotkey to place your buy and sell orders can shed seconds off your trade execution. The speed advantage becomes most notable when having to place multiple orders on different stocks. Additionally, you can set a hotkey to buy a limit on the inside bid or sell limit on the inside ask with a set number of shares. This shaves a lot of time from the normal point, click, cancel, and repeat with new price routine. The hotkeys are a boon for trading fast-moving volatile stocks. Faster cancels. One of the most convenient hotkeys is the cancel all orders function. This can mean the difference between getting a bad fill and dodging a falling knife. For example, you may have 10 different buying limit orders in for 10 different stocks. You notice the futures starting to collapse hard and quickly decide to pull all the limit orders until you find out why the market is tanking. Normally, you'd have to pull up each stock and then cancel the specific order. However, if you programmed a cancel all hotkey, you could cancel all live orders in a single keystroke. Common hotkeys. Here are some of the common hotkey actions for both buying and selling. The actual hotkey can be configured manually. Check with your broker for the default hotkeys linked to the actions. The most common hotkeys used are the F1 to F12 keys, but it's important to make sure they are not already taken. Buying shares. When buying shares, you will have to configure the default size as number of shares or a percentage of capital. The proximity of the limit price can be configured off the inside bid ask. The X is the user-defined number that the hotkey will execute. Buy X shares at market. This hotkey will execute a market buy of however many shares X on the inside ask price. Market orders can result in very expensive fills in fast-moving volatile stocks if the timing is not right. Buy X shares at X amount of dollars above current ask. This hotkey places a buy limit order for X number of shares at the user-specified price increment above the inside ask. This type of order is safer than a market order since it puts a price cap on the shares you are buying. buy X shares at X number of dollars above current bid. This hotkey places a buy limit order for X number of shares at the user specified price increment above the bid. This type of order attempts to split the spread, put a price cap on the order, and may result in providing liquidity, which may qualify for a pass-through rebate. Of course, depending on the increment, it may also just execute the buy order on the inside ask. Selling, shorting shares. When selling shares, the user will still have to specify the X number of shares at the X number of dollars amount above or below the bid or ask price. These values need to be determined when configuring the hotkey. Sell X shares at market. This hotkey will execute a market sell order for X shares. Technically, a market order gets top priority and must fill at the inside bid price. However, market orders can result in expensive fills when using them on fast-moving and thinly traded volatile stocks. Sell X shares at X number of dollars above or below current bid or ask. These are just the sell version of the aforementioned buying shares segment. The user can preset the number of shares and the price increment during the hotkey configuration. You may want to use different hotkeys to adjust the values for different types of stocks. For example, a more expensive stock trading in at the true $100 price level may have spreads as wide as 50 cents, compared to thick stocks traded at $15 which may have only penny increment spreads. Using a hotkey to sell 200 shares at 50 cents above the ask applies to the $200 stock, but wouldn't really apply to the $15 stock, since the tight spreads wouldn't result in a fast fill, since it's so far away from the inside market. Close position at average price. This hotkey places a sell limit order for your total position to be executed at the average price cost as calculated on the position minder. Close X percentage position of position. This hotkey will sell a specified percentage of the total position at market price. The purpose is to quickly trim down exposure risk by decreasing position size. Platform hotkeys. Platform hotkeys are used to perform non-trading related actions pertaining to the trading software. Some of these hotkey functions include refresh, which reloads a specific chart or screen, which updated indicated readings. This hotkey is useful when your trading platform may be stuck or slow. Zoom in charts allows you to view a closer look at a chart down to single individual candles or bars. Zoom out charts allows you to view a larger panorama of the data points to achieve a wider perspective of the candlestick or bar action. Switch between trading windows allows you to alternate between different workspaces and layouts. Order hotkeys. These hotkeys help to route orders or conveniently cancel orders. Market maker buy or sell order will route your trade to a specific market maker. You can also configure the routing orders for ECNs as well, or set up hotkeys to route to specific ECNs. Cancel all orders will quickly cancel all open orders. This is very helpful when trading multiple stocks simultaneously. Cancel last order will cancel the most recent order. Close all positions will immediately sell all positions at market. This is a quick way to eliminate exposure risk altogether in a hurry. Since there is no discretion on price, it's important to be aware and comfortable with the impending fills. Usually this hotkey will be used in an emergency situation that calls for immediate action, like an interest rate hike. Volume adjustment for existing orders lets you adjust the size of your existing open limit orders. For example, you would use this hotkey to raise your size by 100 shares on an open buy limit order. Limit price adjustment for existing orders lets you incrementally raise your buy or sell price in an open limit order. Stock prices are not static and oftentimes require price adjustment. This hotkey streamlines the cancel order, adjust price, and resubmit order process into a single hotkey.